What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm the hot commodity and C, joined by my own personal hot commodity,
Smoking and big.
Smoking and B. And today we're covering WWE Monday Night Raw from September 22nd, 2025 in Evansville, Indiana. And we're kicking off Raw with the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. We left off of WrestlePalooza with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins facing off with each other. They're set to fight at Crown Jewel. Cody comes out, and Seth Rollins and the Vision immediately come out, and basically Seth and Cody confront each other. Cody talks about Seth Rollins helping him throughout his career, how they fought in Hell in a Cell, they fought at WrestleMania, and he wonders how Seth Rollins can be helped now that Seth has helped him. So then Seth goes on to talk shit to Cody and tells Cody that you can be my quarterback because I'm the alpha. Cody responds, in all three of our matches, how many have you won? And they basically are arguing about who is the future of WWE. Interesting promo. Wasn't
Has Cody beat him every time?
I think so. Maybe Seth won once, maybe, but I think Cody did beat him 3 times. But interesting opening to Raw. It wasn't that long. I thought they were going to talk a bit more, but Crown Jewel is going to be champion versus champion. Cody Rhodes already won it last year, so. But my question is for you: who do you think is going to take WWE into the future? Is it Seth Rollins or is it Cody Rhodes?
I think in all actuality, it's both of them. I think both of them are top players. Unfortunately, because of the way things are, Cody seems to be like put at the top spot. But personally, I think it's Seth. But I do think Seth Rollins is going to win because it will create a whole new storyline and a whole new book for Cody.
Do you like more of like, because when you're looking at Cody Rhodes, he's like all baby face, white bread American baby face, right? People cheer for him. Then you have Seth Rollins, who's complete opposite, but people still cheer for Seth too. So do you fall with the more of like the anti-hero or with the white bread baby face?
I like Seth better.
But in general, I'm talking like when you're watching wrestling, do you more root for the people who like the Austins and like, I don't know, like I guess the Rock's the anti-hero, or do you root for like the Kurt Angles, the Christian, like
of course the anti.
I mean, Angle's been a bad guy too, but usually the anti-heroes are more fun too.
And I just feel like it'll set up a whole, like Seth Rollins needs that to be dominant, and Cody will need to overcome it. So it's a whole setup for them that will probably lead into WrestleMania.
Okay. Our first match, we have a 6-man no DQ match. Penta and the War Raiders defeat Grayson Waller and the New Day. A decent match. I mean, out of all of their matches that they've had, I like this one the best because they've actually used weapons. Penta gets the win after landing a Super Mexican Destroyer to Grayson Waller. And that was a really cool move. Like, Grayson sold it really well. My question for you here is what's next for Penta? Like, he's not doing. I mean, this should be the end of his feud with the New Day. He's already beaten them more than once.
We can hope.
What do you think is next for him? Because I really don't think this is going to continue, and I don't know what's next for Penta.
I don't know. I feel like maybe he'll go after like an Intercontinental title or like maybe even the United States Championship.
Maybe the U.S. title. Well, who's the U.S. champion right now? Sam.
Yeah. Or even the Intercontinental. I think Dominic's days are getting numbered. I think AJ's going to win next time. So, that
well, speaking of Dom, we get in backstage altercation between him and Finn Balor. Dom's asking Finn for help, taking on for someone to fight Rusev tonight. Finn tells him, why don't you look for El Grande Americano to help you? Dominic then asks JD McDonagh, and JD's kind of like, I don't know. And then Roxanne Perez tells JD, help Dom, we need to be united. So what I want to ask you is, do you think the Judgment Day is going to turn on Dominic, or do you think someone's going to go with Dominic from the Judgment Day and break the whole group up?
I don't know. We've been thinking this is going to happen for a year and a half now, so I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe they're waiting for Liv to come back. I don't know. I really don't.
Well, Dominic is a AAA mega champion. He's the Intercontinental champion, but Rusev's coming for him. We then have Stephanie Vaquer coming out. She's the new World Women's Champion, and she says, "This is the dream of my life. My fire will keep making history, and no one will stop me." She will take on either Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, or Jade Cargill at Crown Jewel. I really like Stephanie Vaquer. Really nothing to talk about. It's just her happy to be the champion and ready to take
Are
on.
they having a triple threat or anything?
Tonight they're fighting on SmackDown.
And the winner goes to Crown Jewel.
Yeah, the winner will be the women's world champion.
Okay.
The women's champion. But good promo here from Stephanie Vaquer. We then see... Go ahead.
Okay, I get it now, because it's champion versus champion. I got it.
Yeah, Bayley's talking to Lyra Valkyria backstage, and she's glad that Lyra is back, and she wants Lyra to be in her corner tonight. And Lyra's down to do it. We'll talk more about Bayley in a minute. We then see Asuka telling Stephanie Vaquer that she doesn't deserve to be champion. Asuka then tells Rhea Ripley to stay away from Iyo Sky. Rhea challenges Asuka to a match, and the two of them will be in the main event. Bayley then, with Lyra Valkyria, defeats Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez after Bayley snaps, lands a Bayley to belly, and then hits a rose plant to Roxanne. After Lyra hugs Bayley, and Bayley immediately pushes Lyra to the mat, she's upset. Bayley yells at Lyra to stay out of this. And I really enjoy this from Bayley because it's a whole bipolar gimmick. But my question for you is, what do you think is going to be the end game of this? Do you think Bayley is going to continue to be like bipolar, or do you think she's going to be heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then maybe something stupid will happen, like she'll get smacked in the head and she'll be back to normal or something,
Okay.
But I feel like we kind of needed this because Naomi's gone.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, not bipolar, but she was kind of like she didn't go back and forth, but she went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, really cool. Well, she started off that way. She was hearing the voices.
Right.
Bayley was hearing voices. So
Bayley kind of took over that role while she's...
and it's interesting, though, because I don't think we've seen someone do this. Like, we've seen crazy women characters, but they never really played the story out. It's just been like Luna's crazy,
Right.
We're seeing someone who's like going one end of the extreme to the other. So, good stuff here. We then see Rusev defeat one half of the World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonagh, after applying the accolade. What was interesting was Dominic got on the apron, and as Rusev's looking down, Dominic kind of looks in fear and doesn't do anything. After Rusev gets the win, Finn Balor runs down, and he and JD take out Rusev, and they kind of argue with Dominic to the backstage. My question for you is, how longer do you think Dominic's going to be protected? Do you think we're going to see...
this is the thing, though. They kind of created the monster, by, they all protected him. Dominic's always played the coward.
Yeah, he's had it protected by Rhea.
He always cheats his way, and they've helped him. And now, they're kind of having to deal with the monster they created.
That's true. Do you think he's afraid of Rusev, or do you think he's just trying to manipulate him?
For sure. If he's going to fight Rusev, he's going to need some serious help. Probably the three Americanos. So.
It's the Drake's Americanos. Asuka then talks to Iyo Sky backstage and tells her that she doesn't want advice from someone who lost. And then Kairi apologizes to Iyo, but reminds her that Asuka is the reason why they are here. We then see Jey Uso defeat LA Knight here during the match. Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker come out, and that kind of distracts LA Knight, allowing Jey Uso to land a spear and then an Uso splash. After the match, Reed and Breakker attack LA Knight, and Jey Uso just walks off. Jimmy Uso runs down with his steel chair to help LA Knight, and Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker retreat. My question is, do you think Jey is going to join the Vision, or do you think he's just doing this because he doesn't like LA Knight and doesn't care what happens to him? Because he's going against his brother right now.
Yeah, I think right now he just has a hatred for LA Knight. I don't know. Didn't really think they were going to turn Jey Uso just because he's such a big baby face right now, and the merch and everything they make off him is like crazy, like probably more than Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think they would do it this soon, but it has been a while that he's been on this with the rocket strapped to his ass, as Triple H says.
But do you think they're going to turn him heel, or do you think this is just...
I don't know.
He just doesn't care about LA Knight because he hasn't done anything really bad. He's just like, LA, you're on your own.
Yeah.
If something happens to his brother and he doesn't help out, then I would say that's a heelish thing to do. But he really doesn't owe LA Knight anything.
Yeah, it's probably just like a little tease, right?
Because Austin has done that before too. Like he just kind of have stunner people for like no reason, and like they're good guys, you know. Austin just So maybe Jey is just like, listen, you're all on your own. Like I'm doing my own thing, which would make sense because everyone's fucked him over.
Yeah.
Moving on, we get a weird promo where I don't know if we missed something, but Intercontinental Women's Champion Becky Lynch is talking to Seth Rollins backstage, and she's like yelling at him about how people need to listen and respect them, and she's like, I'm gonna go make a point, and then like that's it. We don't see her for the rest of the night. So
we didn't see her.
Maybe she did like a promo during the break. I don't know, but
this was the weird thing. It almost looked like he was having a moment of clarity, and she was like almost like he was like, oh shit, what did I do? Like she was kind of out of control, and he was sitting there like in deep thought. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I forgot we didn't see what happened.
No, it was just weird. I thought we were going to see like AJ Lee, CM Punk. We didn't get any of them tonight. We then see Rhea Ripley defeat Asuka with Kairi Sane in the main event. The end comes when Asuka accidentally lands a spinning back elbow to Kairi Sane on the apron, allowing Rhea Ripley to get the roll-up victory. After the match, though, Asuka immediately sprays this blue mist into the eyes of Rhea Ripley. Rhea gets covered in it, looking like a Smurf. The memes have been very funny. Asuka then
Mommy Smurf
demands Kairi Sane to attack Rhea Ripley. Kairi doesn't look like she really wants to, but then she goes ahead and takes her out. Iyo Sky then comes out, and Kairi is like, uh-oh, and then Asuka tries to calm Iyo down, and then Asuka just lays out Iyo.
Iyo tries to calm down Asuka.
Yeah, well, yes, because Asuka's like looking pissed. Iyo's like, relax. But then Asuka lays out Iyo, and then she holds Iyo and tells Kairi to lay her out. Kairi's very hesitant about this, but she lands an insane elbow to Iyo Sky. And Asuka's really good at doing the whole fake hug, and you never trust Asuka though, because she does this so many times to people. But the interesting part of this is Kairi Sane, because she's being forced to do something that she doesn't really want to do. I almost
thought Iyo was going to turn for a second.
I thought so too. I thought Iyo was going to laugh. But this looks like they're setting up a match for Crown Jewel, the Kabuki Warriors versus Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley. It's going to be in Australia, where Rhea's from. So, but what'd you think of this? Now we have two sides here. Iyo is now done with the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, well, we kind of saw this one coming, and there's a lot of talk that Asuka and Iyo are going to have this great rivalry, which I think will be really good. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited for all that.
That should be a WrestleMania match.
Definitely. And I think even this tag match will be really good, I think.
Yeah, I think they're going to book this tag match here. So far, Crown Jewel, we have Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany, Tiffany, Jade, or Nia. I think they're going to do the tag match. And then we just found out over the weekend, during the week, that AJ Styles is going to take on John Cena at Crown Jewel, and Triple H booked that and said he listened to the fans. I don't know how great this match is going to be, but
we could have tag team versus tag team too.
Yeah, we could have the tag championships, but I am interested to see Cena and AJ, because we should watch those matches that they've had. They had a match at SummerSlam in 2016 and a match at the Royal Rumble in 2017, and they were really good. So decent card so far for Crown Jewel. But regarding back to Raw, what was your favorite moment from this night? Which stood out to you? And what did you like really not care about?
My favorite moment was probably the ending, Asuka turning on Iyo.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff I didn't care about. To be honest, I don't really care about. It's not I don't care, but it's just the Judgment Day stuff's getting old.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And the Jey and LA Knight
yeah.
kind of get.
You don't care? For me, I agree. Asuka turning, even though we sort of knew it was going to happen, but I don't care about the Penta New Day shit. Like,
for sure.
That's the worst, I think, because it's like there's nothing that's going to happen from it. But I think what initially was supposed to happen was I think Ray, Phoenix, and Andrade were gonna, or someone was gonna partner with Andrade, and things were gonna be with Penta or something. But then Andrade got released, and then it just became.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna put Phoenix and Penta back together.
Yeah.
So they're brothers, right? So.
But I think they were gonna do like a 6-man. It was gonna be Ray, Andrade, and Penta versus New Day and Waller. But since they kind of dropped the ball,
I'm also excited to see because we have War Games coming up. What that's gonna.
War Games will be good. And what about, will Brock Lesnar show back up soon? I mean, was it a one-night appearance? Him and Brock Lesnar?
No, he has a deal, so
he might show up.
We just don't know who. He's advertised already for War Games and for WrestleMania.
Okay. So we'll
see. He's on both
shows. We'll see what happens.
Posters.
Well, we've covered all of Raw. You can also check out our coverage of WrestlePalooza. You could also check out our Attitude Year Season 4. We're covering all things 2001. We just watched the Royal Rumble. Fun stuff with Drew Carey. And we're going to be checking out SmackDown, NXT. We saw the invasion of TNA, so we'll be covering that as well. And Crown Jewel's coming your way a lot more. So.
Also, big rumors of Roman coming back at Crown Jewel too.
Maybe that gives them time to film the thing. We'll see. Well, leave us a comment. Let us know what was your favorite moment from Raw. And until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.